Reggie Bush, see you later. Reggie Bush, he's done it again. Touchdown.
Yesterday you said you want to retire as a Saint, but you admit you're going to have to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
How tough is that for you to come to terms with?
Well, I knew that just, given, last season I was injured. I've been injured the last few seasons. It's tough, and the injury bug has bit me a little bit. So I know that I'm going to have to take some type of pay cut and come to a meeting point with the Saints. But at the end of the day, we still have to come to a meeting point. So we haven't done that yet. We're still in a lockout, so we can't even begin to talk about negotiations. So, but when the time comes, my first and foremost thing that I want to accomplish is to remain a Saint.
Now, we're not going to negotiate on the air, but are we this far apart? Are we close? Or give us your update.
They haven't thrown out a number yet, so I don't know. We haven't even had a starting point yet, so I don't know.
But you do have a set number in your mind.
No.
No.
This is the first time I've ever had to deal with renegotiating anything. So I don't have a set number yet. That's something that I have to sit down with my agent and talk about, and then the Saints have to sit down with the GM, Mickey Loomis, and Mr. Benson, and they have to talk about that. So we haven't even come to a starting point yet. So I don't know what a number would be, a logistical number, and I'm not sure. So I guess we'll see.
How eager are you to get a new deal done and just move forward?
Extremely eager. I want to get this thing taken care of as soon as possible. That way I know where I'm going to be at, and I can just focus on hopefully being a New Orleans Saint, and just move on and get ready to play football and get ready to compete for another Super Bowl.
Is the contract the reason you haven't shown up for the player practices here at Tulane?
Well, a little bit of the contract and the lockout. We're not covered right now. And that's just kind of the ugly truth. No NFL player is really covered right now under the NFL, and so you're putting your body at risk. And when you're out here and you're competing and you're doing the same things that we would be doing if we were under a contract, but we're not. So that's just kind of, everybody's taking a different approach on it. I will be here sparingly. I won't be at all of them, but I will be here some.
When do you plan on showing up?
Next week. I plan to be here next week.
Are you talking to Drew? Are you talking to your teammates?
Yeah, I talk to Drew all the time. We talk, and I know the team. I know where they're at. I know where they're working out at.
So you're not missing plays. You know what's going on.
No, not at all. I've been here 5 years. I know the playbook in my sleep, so I'm not worried about the playbook side of it. It's just more of the working out, being here with the guys, the camaraderie type.
So if you're not here training, where are you working out and what are you doing? In
Los Angeles. Billy Miller, one of our ex-teammates, has a facility in Los Angeles. It's actually a really nice facility that a lot of guys go to. Darren Sharper, Roman Harper, Marcus Colston, a bunch of guys, Cedric Ellis, some of my teammates. They all go out there and work out, and we get a good workout out there. And then if I'm not there, I'm working out with Jay Glazer. We're doing some UFC crazy stuff.
And how is that helping you?
It's a workout that it pushes you mentally. So it helps me in a sense where it takes me to that level of exhaustion and then pushes me that extra 10%. So it's a great workout. I love doing it, and I think it definitely helps me just with the type of player that I am, the explosiveness, the explosive side of my sport.
When you look back at your first 5 years in the NFL, have you lived up to your own expectations?
No, not at all, by far. I feel like I still have a lot to prove, a lot to accomplish, and a lot to leave on the field. So I'm still looking forward to this next year and remaining optimistic that, I still want to make a couple Pro Bowls. I want to compete for MVP. I want to win some more Super Bowls. So I want to do it all.
What would you tell Who-Dats out there who are concerned that Reggie Bush may no longer be a Saint?
Just to, pray and hope for the best. And I'm going to do it, know that I'm going to do everything in my power to remain a New Orleans Saint. I know the Saints are going to do everything in their power for me to remain a New Orleans Saint, and hopefully we can get this thing taken care of rather sooner than later.
Reggie, thanks for your time.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
it.
Thank you.